Okay, this video is just a little health hack, a little trick to healthy living. If you have a job where you drive a lot, you're on the road a lot, and so you eat a lot of fast food, this is the trick to flipping that around on you. So you get or things like it. It's called sandwich bread. This one, they're calling these sandwich thins. They are a little bit thinner than others, but that's a good thing because it just makes this extra convenient. 100% whole wheat. Remember, if it says whole wheat, it's not all whole wheat. It has white flour in it. They only added just enough whole wheat to make it look like whole wheat, and so they could call it that. But so it has to say 100% whole wheat sandwich bread. There's some sandwich bread that's real puffy and you might actually like those better. But these ones are more convenient because look how thin this is. Okay, there's 6 of them in here. Okay, it's under $3. So what you do is you go to your fast food place. The reason fast food is bad is because it has white bread, which is basically candy. There's no difference between a Twinkie and a white piece of bread. It's the same thing. So can you imagine getting 2 Twinkies and putting it in between a sandwich and eating it? Because that's what you're doing, okay? So the white bread, and then to make it worse, it's covered in sauce that's made mostly out of sugar, high fructose corn syrup. Then French fries, which are white potatoes. It'd be better if they were yams, but then they're fried. And then so it's already got all these crimes in it. It's got a bunch of carbos that are made out of white bread and high fructose corn syrup, a bunch and white potatoes, and then fried in unhealthy oil. And then to make it worse, you drink a giant thing of soda, which has a million, gazillion, quadrillion grams of carbos in it. So now the ratio of carbos is like that, and then the fat and the protein are like little teeny things. So it's just it's a complete catastrophe. We all know fast food's bad for you, but that's the reason, the real reason. So if you buy your sandwich and buy these, so if you're a woman, look how thin these things are. Look, let me get one out. It's like if you're a woman especially, look how dang thin that is, say? If you know you're going to go out to eat 2 times, maybe 3 times, or maybe even just once, you put that in a Ziploc bag, throw it in your purse. It's so thin it doesn't really get smashed. It's already smashed. But then, it just doesn't take up very much room, okay? But even if you're not a woman, this doesn't take up too much room in your truck or your car or whatever, and that's 6 times, so that's like you can just figure it out. And it's bread, so it doesn't need to be refrigerated, I mean, you can't buy so far in advance that it goes bad. Bread can go moldy, bad, but you just time it right. It might take a little practice, and it doesn't need to be refrigerated, so you can just keep it in your truck, and then when you go, what you do is you throw away the bread. You don't wipe the sauce off the bread. You take the where's that little logo thing? Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't matter. So you take the bread off the sandwich. You lay these out first, and you take the top bread off. You don't wipe the sauce off because you're worried about losing it. You just take it off hastily and you throw it away. It's good that it has a bunch of sauce stuck to it. Then you take everything, then you take your bun and you put it on top of it and you flip it over, and then take the bottom bread off with all the sauce on it and everything, and you throw it away. Whatever little bit of sauce is still left on the meat, that's good because it tastes good and you'll be thankful for it. But you've reduced the sauce a little bit by not caring. Throw the other piece on and then flip it back over. There's your hamburger or whatever your sandwich meat, Don't order fries. Get a glass of water or unsweetened tea with a little squirt of liquid stevia in it, or just water, ice water. Just get a cup, And then bring a piece of fruit. So you bring it. So you go in there. You go into McDonald's and you bring one of these in a Ziploc bag, and a piece of fruit in your purse. You know, and then maybe some liquid stevia. You know, if you know they have unsweetened tea or something. And then, but maybe just be happy. Teach yourself to be happy with water. Then, so your sandwich becomes this. So you end up having their sandwich, but with this bread and an apple and a glass of ice water. People will look at you weird, but you know, people, they don't know what's going on. So this is the trick. Okay? That's how you do that. You can make lemons out of lemonade out of lemons, or whatever that expression is, okay? How to eat fast food and make it not that big of a deal.